Good time class. Today we will talk about chapter number 14, symmetry. So what is symmetry? Symmetry is the state of having two equal halves of equal size and equal shape. Two equal halves of equal size and equal shape. Okay. So in how many categories a figure can be divided according to symmetry? A figure can be divided in three categories. First, how many lines of symmetry it have? It have a reflection symmetry or not, and it have a rotation symmetry or not. But first of all, you must know what is line of symmetry, what is reflection symmetry, and what is rotation symmetry. What is line of symmetry is an imaginary line about which the object is folded so that it can overlap each other, or the two halves overlap each other. Like we can take ourselves. Where is our line of symmetry? It will be horizontal line of symmetry or vertical line of symmetry. Yes, our body have vertical line of symmetry. Like if we draw a line, vertical line, we can fold ourselves in two equal half. Is it done? We are overlapping each other. Yes, this side is overlapping this side. Yes or no? Okay, so it is our line of symmetry. So what about a square? If we take a square and a rectangle, so how many lines of symmetry a square will have and how many lines of symmetry a rectangle will have? So I will make you understand by some piece of papers. Like this is a rectangular paper. Okay, so what I am doing is I am folding it and it will make a embedded line in between the two half. Okay, so this line will be line of symmetry because this part will overlap the other part completely. Done? So it have only one line of symmetry? No, we can fold it like this also. It will overlap each other. If we fold it like this, then it will overlap the other part. Done? It is overlapping each other? Yes or no? So a rectangle have two lines of symmetry. A rectangle have two lines of symmetry. But what if we fold it by its diagonal? If we fold it by its diagonal, okay, like I am folding it by its diagonal. But what is happening is it is not covering the other surface. It is not covering the other surface like this. Done? So a rectangle will have only two lines of symmetry. Now we are taking a square piece of paper like this. It is a square piece of paper. We are folding it about its center. So what is this doing? It is overlapping the other part like this. Okay, if we fold it like this, then is it overlapping? Yes, it is also overlapping it. So what about if we fold it by its diagonal? If I am folding by its diagonal, what is happening? Is it overlapping or not? Yes, the square piece of paper will overlap above each other. Done? These two triangles will overlap each other. But what about if we then fold about its other diagonal? It is also overlapping each other. Yes? So how many lines of symmetry a square will have? A square will have four lines of symmetry. Okay, this is the first line of symmetry. This is the second line of symmetry. This is the third line of symmetry. And this is the fourth line of symmetry. What about the it is an equilateral triangle. So in equilateral triangle, how many lines of symmetry will have? We can draw a line like this. Yes, it can be like this also, and it can be like this also. So how many lines of symmetry an equilateral triangle will have? 3. So we came to know that if a regular figure is given, what is regular figure? Regular figure is that have equal angles and equal sides. Like in square, all the angles are of 90 degree and all the sides are equal. So it have number of what? Lines of symmetry equals to 4. If we have number of 4 sides equal, then it will have 4 lines of symmetry. But if we have 3 lines equal, then we will have 3 lines of symmetry. Okay, what will happen if we have a regular pentagon? Pentagon have 5 sides, then what it will give? It will give 5 lines of symmetry. What about an hexagon? It will give 6 lines of symmetry. Okay, and what about octagon? It will give 8. What about decagon? It will give 10 lines of symmetry. Done? Okay. Next topic is reflection symmetry. Reflection symmetry. Okay. What will happen if we place a horizontal mirror or a vertical mirror along an object side, along the side of an object, like G. What I have written is G. If we place a mirror horizontally to it, then what I will have? What I will have? I will have a figure like this. Okay? I will have a figure like this. It was like this. Done? Okay, what I will have if you place a horizontal figure like horizontal mirror or vertical mirror, there we will get a reflection at this side. So what we will get is, we will get this figure. Okay, so G have a reflection symmetry or not? Because it is not equal to any of it. Okay, what about H? If you place an H there, okay, what I have written is H. If you place H there, what will it have? It will have a vertical line of symmetry or horizontal line of symmetry. It will have a horizontal line of symmetry. But it will have horizontal vertical line of symmetry or not? So I am making a reflection of it. Yes, it will have what? Vertical line of symmetry. Okay? Okay, we can also say that vertical reflection symmetry. Now this H will have both vertical and horizontal reflection symmetry. Okay, state me any figure which will have only vertical reflection symmetry. What we can write is, we can write A. Okay, A will have vertical reflection symmetry. A will have vertical reflection symmetry. But what about this horizontal symmetry? It will be like this, and which is not equal. Okay, so A possesses vertical reflection symmetry. It doesn't possess horizontal reflection symmetry. Done? Okay. What is rotational symmetry? What is rotational symmetry. Okay. If we take an object like rectangle, A, B, C, D. Okay. If we take a rectangle and it is its center, what will happen if we point it needle there and rotate it clockwise? What will happen if we take what? A pen there and rotate it clockwise? It will be like this. A, B, C, D. Done. We have rotated it 90 degree. If we rotate again this 90 degree, then what we will have is A, B, C and D. We can say that after turning 180 degree, 90 and the 90, after taking rotating it 180 degree, we will have its rotational symmetry. Okay, so it is having rotational symmetry. Yes or no? Yes. What about other objects? Like if we have a square, and I am rotating it 90 degree, what I will have? We will also have the same square. Okay. Then next topic is what is order of rotation? Order of rotation. Like we all know that the total circle of the complete angle is 360 degree. Okay. So how many times, if we rotate the object 360 degree, how many times it will have the same shape? Okay, we have rotated it 90 degree, we don't have it. We have rotated it 180 degree, we have a rotation symmetry. But what about if we rotate it 270 degree? We will not have a rotation symmetry. But what about if we rotate it by 360 degree? We will again have this kind of what? Shape. We will again have this kind of shape. So about rotating it 360 degree, we will have how many equal shapes? Like this. One at 180 and second at again 360. So how many order of rotation this rectangle have? 2. Okay. If we rotate the square, it will possess a rotation symmetry at 90 degree, at what? Again 180 degree, then at 270 and then at 360. Okay, by rotating it 360 degree, we will have 4 times we will have its symmetry. Then the order of rotation of square is 4. Done? Okay class. So what we have done is, we have done chapter 14 symmetry, and in it what we have to do is line of symmetry, reflection symmetry, rotational symmetry and order of rotation. Done? So listen class, you must study the points to remember which are given at the back of the chapter. Okay, so you will understand how many definitions there are and how many types of symmetry there are. Okay, thank you class. That's for all. You can watch the next video of exercise number 14.1 so that you can also solve the questions also. Thank you.